Hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. See you later. Call to the Wood County District Attorney's Office, 221-2022.
Wood County DA's office.
Yes, sir. This is Michael Neighbors. Who am I speaking with?
Jerry Hirsch.
Jerry Hirsch. Is Miss Albers in?
No, sir. Brent, today's a county holiday.
Yeah.
I have to catch me up here catching up on some of my work.
Oh, you working on a county holiday, huh?
I'm the only one here today, so.
Okay. I guess what will it be? Is tomorrow a holiday too?
No, sir. The whole office will reopen tomorrow through Friday.
Okay. Do you have any idea about the allegations that's going on about the woodcounty.com website being changed?
I know nothing about it.
Somebody had contacted me and said that, and Wood County, mywoodcounty.com right now is offline, it looks like, but it said there's been some documents changed, and I was going to see if I could find out if that was an error or a computer glitch or what that is.
Yeah, I'm probably not the person to talk to about that.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You bet. Bye.
2/22/2022, Tuesday. Call to Wood County District Clerk Susie Wright.
District Clerk's office.
Susie Wright, please.
She is in the courtroom right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, who am I speaking with?
This is Sunshine.
You broke up, ma'am.
Sunshine.
Sunshine. That's a great name. Wake up every morning with that. Be all right. What is your position there? Are you
I'm a deputy clerk.
Hey, that's perfect, Sunshine. My name's Michael Neighbors. I'm with Lone Star News. And I was calling to talk with Susie to see if she had heard anything about the online services on my Wood County official website on the Judicial record search. Have y'all heard anything about that today?
I haven't heard anything about it, but I'd be happy to take your number and have her give you a call when she gets free.
Well, we can do that. There's some allegations made on the 19th that there's some records being changed, and we don't know if it's hand changed or a glitch in the computer or something, whatever who offers that service's problem, but it's showing some records with different names and wrong dates and stuff on it. Y'all hadn't heard anything about that?
No, sir. Hadn't heard anything about it.
Well, okay. You want me to talk to her about it, or would you like me to explain some more to you about it?
Well, it'd probably be better if I get your number and let her give you a call back when she gets out of the courtroom.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe y'all wanted to jump on it now before it gets any worse, because it's pretty bad. When will she?
Yes, sir.
When will she get out of the courtroom?
Well, they're doing jury selection this morning, so she'll be free sometime mid-morning.
Okay. Ask her to call me at 903-383-3030.
3030. Yes, sir. I'll have her give you a call.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
2/22/2022. Wood County Clerk Kelly Price.
County Clerk's Office. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. Kelly Price, please.
Okay, could I tell her who's calling?
Michael Neighbors.
Okay, just a moment.
Thank you.
This Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, Michael Neighbors. I'm with Lone Star News here locally.
Yeah.
I was calling you today for see if you knew on the record about the allegations that's being made about the online services having some kind of glitch or a problem.
I haven't, nobody's come to me about it
Nobody's
yet.
come to you about it. On the 19th, there was a couple of citizens had contacted me about a glitch that shows as far back as 1982 some attorneys' names being changed and some dates being changed, and I don't know if it's. I think y'all need to be made. Are you even over that?
Well, I would be over county court, not
Okay.
district court.
Okay.
And just
Should ask.
depending on what's changed,
Well, there's.
I can't change things. I have to go through my IT department.
Okay, that was
So-
going to be a question I had for you too. I put that
Okay.
down in a note to see if I could get the contact for the IT department. But while I had you on the phone, I was going to make you aware if you're even over that or part of that. There on the online services on the judicial record search, and when I got the allegations, I went and did a search myself yesterday on a holiday weekend, and it was there that there was some attorneys' names that had been changed from the original attorney to another attorney as far back as 1982.
Oh, yeah.
And it could be a glitch from that Tyler Technologies or whoever it
Right,
is.
right.
It could be a lot of things. I'm not making any accusations. I'm just trying to
Right.
make y'all aware of it.
Okay. I will. Would you like me to check into it and give you a call back? And see?
You can do that, and if you can, I'd like to get who is over the IT department that would be the administrator of the IT department for that website.
John Bale is the over the head of the IT department.
Is he in the Quitman?
Mm-hmm.
He in the courthouse?
No, their office is located in the elections, where the new elections building is.
Okay, I'm making notes. Bear with me.
Okay.
Do you happen to have his contact number?
Give me 1 second here.
Thank you. I think.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, 763-5516.
5516. I'm gonna read this back. Sometimes I'm older. I think I'm dyslexic in some cases.
I understand.
763-5516.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's something we ought to jump on and see if we can get it
absolutely.
stabbed in the bud, because it's got a bunch of citizens upset about it, and it's
Absolutely.
probably something simple. It's probably there's
yeah.
probably a good reason for it. But we ought to see if we can get it fixed. And while I was doing the search, I was doing a story about it yesterday, and I did another search an hour later with the same entries on the same name, the same case number and everything, and it didn't even show up. So
Really?
something's messed up.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you would you tell me what were you searching?
I can. That'd make it easier on you.
Yeah, just so I can.
Let me find it. I've got it right here in a document. I
I didn't know
searched.
if it was a case number or a
I
name
tried it
or-
by case number and it wouldn't show up. So I
Okay.
tried it by the name of Larry Davis.
Larry Davis.
Larry Gene Davis is what it shows on the website. And
Okay.
it's a case back in 9/16/1983 that was the original allegation that something's funny.
Okay.
And it calls it case 11405, but if you type in 11405 just in the case number, it brings up a totally different case. and that was
Okay.
strange. But I typed in Larry Davis once and found 11405, and an hour later typed in the same Larry Davis to make sure it was like that again, and it wasn't even on the screen. It said nothing matches your criteria.
Okay.
It's kind of
All
strange.
right. Well, let me do a little check-in, and let me give me your number.
903
Okay.
383 3030. Michael Neighbors with Lone Star News.
Star News. Okay, I'll check it out.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Call 9:16 a.m. to the administrator of IT department for the Wood County website, John Bell, in the elections building. Two 22-2022.
Good morning, IT.
Good morning, ma'am. My name's Michael Neighbors. Who am I speaking with?
My name's Jen.
Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Jen, would Mr. Bell be around?
No, actually, he's out of the office today.
Out of the office today. You know when he'll be back?
I think he should be back later this week.
Okay, I had Kelly Price gave me his phone number, the county clerk,
Yes, sir.
and I had some questions for him. I'm the editor of Lone Star News.
Okay.
I needed some info or comment about some allegations that are circling since the 19th about the online mywoodcounty.com website on the judicial records searches. And Kelly Price told me that Mr. Bell was over that website.
Yes, he is the IT director.
Are you handling that for him while he's out?
No, sir.
Did he work this weekend?
Well, we have an on-call schedule. Did you need something specific in regards to it?
Well, I need somebody to look at the My Wood County website, online services, judicial record search, and I was wondering if I had some people contact me on the 19th, which was, what was that, Friday or Saturday?
Saturday,
And saying they did a search, and there's some, I don't know if it's a glitch or person inputted it or what actually has happened, but there's some cases on there that have names on them since the 19th that weren't the original names or weren't the original attorneys or weren't the original people involved, and I'm trying to look into what's going on.
Okay. It is probably best if you talk with him when he gets back in the office. Is there a number that I can give him that he can reach out to you?
903 383 3030. But I'd really like to talk to somebody about it before the end of this week. I think it's something that's really needs to be looked into today. Kelly Price said she was going to look into it a little bit, and I'm waiting on a return call from the Wood County District Clerk to see if they're aware of it, and my next call is to the District Attorney's Office. So I was wondering, if we could, I'm not wondering, I'm asking if we could maybe look into that to qualm these people that have made these allegations of something being wrong, to stop them in their tracks before the end of the week.
Okay. Would you like to give us some specifics that we can look into, possibly?
I can do that.
Okay.
The allegation that was made was based on, I did a story about it yesterday. Let me back up this video to the right name. You can do a search or I did yesterday. I hadn't done it again today. For Larry Davis.
A criminal search or a civil search?
I think I did a criminal search. Yes, criminal search.
Okay.
You doing it now while we're talking?
No, I'm just making sure that we can get all the information straight.
Okay, Larry Davis, middle name Gene, Gene. And I'm looking at the top of my recording. It says new criminal search, so that's what it was. And this case number was 11,405.
Okay.
If I do a search yesterday for 11,405, it showed up a totally different case. So, and I'm looking at the case off of y'all's portal, Tyler Tech Cloud right now. And so I backed up and put in Larry Davis and searched, and 11,405 come up, but it's a totally different case. And the problem with the case is when you type in Larry Davis, and I did it yesterday, that it comes up, it's a 1983 case that shows Angela Albers as being the attorney retained there.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't even in Wood County at that time and was probably in her teens in 1983.
Okay.
And there's people wondering why that has been changed. One of the people that's running for candidate's making some pretty bad allegations that he said someone that was highly good. What's the word? Anyway, somebody that used to work in the office told him that it was a request to wipe his name off of all the cases. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what he said, and I'm just trying to look into it on a more calmer basis and find out if it's a computer glitch or just exactly what it is.
Sure. Well, thank you for giving me the information. We'll definitely look into it, and I do have your phone number, but anything that we process would be at the request of like a help desk ticket or something like that. So,
right.
And all of those records are maintained by the court.
Right.
So we'll definitely check into it and try to give you a call back.
I'd appreciate it because I'm trying to put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. You know, people feeling like something nefarious is happening when it's more possible that it's some kind of glitch or something. And your office is the only one that has access to this portal, Tyler Tech Cloud, for these cases.
Hang on and let me check that. Hold on.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Can you tell me your name one more time? I'm sorry. I didn't write it down.
Michael Neighbors, Lone Star News.
Okay. Actually, so I was just confirming, but that online portal is actually maintained by Tyler Technologies.
Right.
And so we actually don't edit any of that information. They retrieve all of that online portal information from the software that we use that's maintained by the court. So
Okay.
we're not a court, so we don't maintain any of those records. And so Tyler Technologies retrieves all of that information from the court records that's within Odyssey.
So y'all don't have any part in posting them or anything?
No, that's a hosted website.
Okay.
From Tyler Technologies.
What do y'all do with it then? Why do they say that Mr. Bell is the administrator of the IT department? Is that separate from mywoodcounty.com?
No, sir. So we do maintain the woodcounty.com website.
Okay.
But you'll notice that when you try to click on the judicial records search, it does take you to the Tyler Technologies
Yes.
portal. So that part of the website is maintained by Tyler.
And y'all just maintain the logos and stuff or whatever on it, but not the information. Is that what I'm hearing?
We just maintain the other part of the website, yes.
Okay. Do you happen to have a number for Tyler Technologies and a contact?
I can give you a number, if you'll bear with me here
Okay.
really quick. You might or might not have to be on hold. I can't guarantee that, but
Okay.
I'll definitely get you a number here.
Thank you.
Give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
Okay, Mr. Neighbors,
Yeah, I'm
ready?
I'm ready.
It's 1-877.
Okay, hold on. I had 903 preloaded. 877
874
874
8499.
8499. And before I hang up, just to make sure I heard clearly what you told me, your office could not have inputted by mistake or any other way or accidentally or whatever changed anything on those records?
We don't maintain the Tyler Technologies web portal, no.
Okay, so that kind of gets y'all out of the circle on that, because something, I don't think anybody worked Saturday, Sunday, and yesterday in y'all's office anyway, right?
We were not physically in the office.
Okay, did y'all work on the website at all this weekend from another site?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, that answers my questions. I thank you, ma'am.
No problem, thank you.
Bye. Call 222-2022, 9:30 a.m. to Tyler Technologies.
Many of your questions, log into your client support account on tylertech.com and click on Tyler Search. Press 1 if you have an existing incident ID number. Press 3 to hold for a courts and justice support representative. Purposes, your call may be monitored or recorded.
Tyler Technology. This is Jennifer. What county are you calling from?
Jennifer? Did you say Jennifer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, ma'am. Am I on a speakerphone?
Okay. You can take me off speaker if you want. It usually makes it easier. What county is
No,
you're calling from?
I don't have you on speaker. I'm asking, I can hear you a little better now. I'm calling from Wood County.
Wood County, new incident or existing that you're calling in today?
I'm not real sure, ma'am. This is the first time I've ever called. My name is Michael Neighbors, and I wanted to talk with someone. I've been on the phone with the IT department at Wood County, mywoodcounty.com, and they tell me that Tyler Technologies, they just maintain something on the site, and that Tyler Technologies does all the inputting of the searches and...
What site are we talking about? So I'm going to forewarn you now. You're at the wrong spot chatting with me because the software we support
Okay.
is for judges, and it would be police officers.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk with someone with Tyler Technologies that does the online services and the judicial record search for Wood County.
So would that be like through...
mywoodcounty.com.
So if it's the public portal, who did you speak with at Wood County?
I talked to John Bell's the administrator of it, but he wasn't there, and a woman named Jen said she was in the office till he got back at the end of the week. She gave me your phone number.
Okay, so here's the deal. If it's the public portal, which it sounds like that's...
It is.
Trying to do some casework.
It is.
So here's the way it works. the clients buy the software from us. We don't add any information in there. We will, like the client sets it up. The client, Wood County, would tell us or configure it, and we would help them configure it for the information they want on that site. Is there information that you're not seeing or information you think should not be on that site?
I think there's information that is wrong on the site. That there was some. I've got a Lone Star News, and I'm trying to investigate some allegations that were made on the 19th that some records on that public site, My Wood County, where we can go and search for judicial records and court records,
Right.
and it's online service, shows the wrong attorney in place has been replaced on some cases as far back as 1983.
Okay, so here's the way that works. The county, because keep in mind, we're all over the United States and even in Australia.
Right.
So the information that is entered by the clerks is what's pulling on that website.
Okay,
We
so
don't go through here at Tyler Technology and add stuff on public sites.
y'all cannot change anything. You just post what was sent to you.
So here's the deal. They have to fix it way at the beginning.
Okay.
They have to fix that way at the beginning of that case in order for that information to be pulling correctly on that public website.
Makes sense.
All that public website is, it's just taking the information that the clerks put in and it's configuring it to be on that public website.
Okay, well that answers my question. Then I called the district clerk and the county clerk, and I didn't get to talk to the district clerk yet because she was in court. But the county clerk told me that she didn't know anything about the allegations. But I did ask her. Now that I think about it, did she have anything to do with the inputs on the search histories and judicial record searches and stuff like that? And she said, no, the IT department at Wood County does that. And she gave me their number, so I called them and they went, nope, we don't do that. Let me give you Tyler Technologies' number.
So, and here's the way it goes, is she was correct. She is correct in the in-house county IT department are the ones that manages that. It's not typically the clerks, or it's not typically the district clerk or anybody, or even those, like the clerks that work in the office. It's the IT department. However, the IT department is correct in saying no, that they don't, because that information, again, as we've already discussed, it needs corrected at the county court or district court, wherever that case is held. It needs fixed on the case. The case record, because I guarantee you, if you went there and asked for a printout, you'd see that same false information on there, because that's what they have on the case. It does, with your problem, it absolutely lies with the information on the case is incorrect, which is making it pull incorrectly on that public website.
That makes sense. And I double-checked the allegation myself on the website, and what the person making the allegations had said was still happening. There was a 1983 case that he was the district attorney on, and the name had been replaced with the current district attorney's name on a case where she would have been in her teens in 1983, because she's 30-ish now.
Got it.
And so you're saying that information had to start at the starting point with who the clerk was that is over that case?
Well, so keep in mind, it is technology.
Right. It could be a glitch. I'm not accusing anybody.
And here's what I think. With you giving me those dates, you're still going to have to go back to where I told you to go back, because they'll need to pull their records and get the correct information, because only Wood County Courts is going to have all that information. That's their business.
Mm-hmm.
They keep record information. So they may have to go back and do their homework and do a little digging to find the proper information. Was it their error? Keep in mind, back then, we didn't really even use Odyssey. It wasn't even a thing. Public portals weren't a thing. When we configured when they brought their old information, or we took their old information and we put it through the system for their website, it could have just configured incorrectly.
Right. I understand that. I build websites. I'm thinking probably somebody somewhere entered the current district attorney's name
That's correct.
and hit a button and it changed them all. But I think a machine, I think it was probably accident. I don't think anybody would have took the time to do that because it don't make any sense why someone would do that.
And it was probably just configured wrong. So when we took their old information and went ahead and put it, onto a computer per se, and put it on that site, probably configured wrong and perhaps pulled the wrong.
Like you say.
Or one of the users could have got in there of recent, thought they were in a different case, updated that attorney thinking that was correct, and moved on, never knowing that she was in the wrong case.
And it's possible that they were trying to do one case, I think, with an attorney's name and maybe hit the wrong button and it did all change.
Right. So it does fall with the county. Typically, portal issues would fall with the county IT, but with this one, sir, I definitely would go back to wherever that's housed. If it's a county or if it's the district.
That makes sense.
That office and let them know you need to pull the file because your information in that file is incorrect, which is reporting on the public website incorrect.
And I think if I heard you right, back in 1983, Tyler Technologies wasn't even putting anything online back then anyways.
So, think back in the 80s. The only passwords we needed to know in the 80s was to get in the clubhouse up in the church.
Right. There wasn't even, I don't even know if there was internet back in 83, was it?
I'm sure there was, but not for us.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there was for the big boys.
That was for the big boys. We were still on manual typewriters.
Yeah, we were still faxing. Okay, you've been helpful, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, take care. Good luck to you.
$11 a.m.
Call
2/22,
from 90376.
Hello.
Hey, Brent, this is Susie Wright with the District Clerk's Office. I had a message to return your call.
Yeah, how you doing, Susie?
I'm good.
I'm calling you on behalf of my Lone Star News.
Uh-huh.
There was some people, 2 or 3 people contacted me this weekend over some, one was making an accusation that I'm not saying is true or not true. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. I think what I'm going to ask you about is probably a computer glitch of some type, so don't think I'm making any accusations at all. I'm neutral.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to get to the bottom. There's on y'all's online services on the Judicial search records page.
Uh-huh.
A couple of people on the 19th hold on just a second.
Okay.
A couple of people on the 19th made some accusations that some of the records as far back as 1983, I believe, could have been 82, have been changed since the 19th. Has anybody brought that to y'all's attention?
Absolutely not. We do not do it.
Okay.
I mean, there is no reason we ever would.
Okay.
As far as I know, nobody's ever been, that since I've been here.
Well, you're new. You're new.
Yeah, I know, but even when I worked here, that was never brought to us to even question. I mean, that's just something we do not do.
Okay, well, let me tell you what I found out this morning. I've called the administrator of mywoodcounty.com, John Bell, and he wasn't in the office, but I talked to Jen.
Uh-huh.
She gave me Tyler Technologies' number. She said they just kind of host, the IT department at Wood County just kind of hosts the site.
Yes.
And so she said, your question, I asked her the same question I asked you. She gave me Tyler Technologies, who hosts that site.
Yes.
I called them, and they explained to me that they are a web hosting site for all of the police departments and legal organizations to put stuff on for citizens to be able to go on there and research judicial records and such.
Uh-huh.
She said they don't do any changing of anything unless it's sent from the district clerk or the county clerk's office. They get input from them and they post what they get.
Okay, well, I'm not. I would not. I don't even know that they would have any reason to request them to change anything.
No, I'm not talking about changes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about even new stuff.
New stuff. The only thing that I've ever known to have to do that is if like if a case was given the wrong number in filing. I mean, you would.
Well, I meant like if you had a case today and it was finished up today, you would send it to them to put it on their Tyler Technologies according to them.
They automatically get it, yes.
Okay.
We feed the information in on new cases, but
Right.
we don't go back and change anything on the old cases.
Well, let me tell you what happened. After I got that news tip, I went into the mywoodcounty.com portal and checked myself because I want to double check everything before I even bother you.
Yes.
I've got some cases that when I checked them, they have Angela Alber's name on them as far back as 1982 when Angela was probably a kid.
Right. The only thing that I could think that could happen when we changed to the new program, when we went to this Odyssey program, which is supported by Tyler Technologies,
Right.
not everything linked and fed correctly, but I don't know if that's the case, Brent.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I don't have
I'm
any
guessing.
idea.
I'm thinking you're right. I'm thinking somebody might have went in and posted a new case and accidentally hit changed all because.
Yeah, that would be way beyond me. I mean, IT is not something I have the forte in at all.
Yeah, I know. I
But
don't either. But
I do know that some of the stuff, even like our financials and everything,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't transfer over. So we have, when we've seen it later on, we've had to go back and look at manual records.
Right.
To make sure it's correct. But I have not seen any of those cases that you're talking about.
Well-
Or I wouldn't even look at that. It's not even something that I would look at.
Well, who does?
Well, I mean, I'm saying if it came in, that's not a detail about the case that I would ever look at to see to see that was 1982. And
Oh, I agree. I agree. I think it's a computer glitch. I think it's something that got entered accidentally, but it's got a lot of people upset.
It's either, I would think it's that, or it's something that just didn't transfer over correctly from the old program.
Okay, well, everybody else is passing me to everybody else, so I'm asking them all the same question, and I'm not, believe me, I'm not trying to attack you at all. I'm trying to find out what the issue is, and hopefully we can get it fixed.
Yes.
I've got some cases here. Would you be the one that would want to look into that and research like I did and see what I'm seeing?
I possibly could sometime. When I'm not busy, it would have to be something that I would look at during my free time if I have any. Right now we're picking a jury. I'm on a break right now as I'm calling you. So, but no, I wouldn't mind look. I mean, you're talking about going in there and looking at the information that you're talking about
And seeing what I'm seeing, yes.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
If you want to make some quick notes, I'll let you
Now,
go.
I won't change anything. I'll
No.
tell you right now. I won't change it back or anything.
Don't
But yeah,
don't get yourself in any trouble. I just somebody needs to change it though.
Yeah, okay. What is it? Do you have a case number? or
Yeah,
something?
there's a case number 11,177. State of Texas versus Ronald Turner.
Okay, let's see, 11,177. Let me see. I can probably look into it right now before they call me back in there.
1982.
11,177.
Yes, ma'am.
82. Let's see what I can get.
When people told me about this and they're kind of making accusations toward your office, I told them, I said, I know her, and I just do not think she is involved in anything like
I
this.
appreciate that. I would. 11,177-82, is that what you said?
11,177, no dashes.
And that's it. Okay. 11,177. Okay. Turner. I have it right here. Let me see what I've got. See if it gives.
Look at the attorneys.
Actually looking into our system here.
Okay.
And let me look at the parties. It does show Angela Albers on that.
And that's a 1982 case. Say she was a kid.
That is, yes, that was filed filed in 1982. I see it here now. How it happened, Brent?
I know it. I don't know how it happened either, but I don't think anybody did it on purpose. I think it's a glitch.
Well, like I said, some things didn't transfer correctly from the last program that we had, and that's a possibility. I mean, I don't know.
I know.
Myself.
Here's another quick one if you want to look it up. It's Larry Davis.
Okay, last name Davis.
Larry Paul Davis, if you want to, the full name.
That narrows it down.
11,405.
Okay, let's see. 1983, and it does show Angela Albert.
Right. And what has happened, not only Jim Wheeler, some other people are upset about it. They contacted him, and he feels like he was told, according to what I heard, that somebody requested your office, to go in and wipe his name off of everything. I'm just telling you what he was told and what he told me.
Not since I've been here.
I'm not saying I agreed to it. I told him, I said, I don't think she'd do that. I really don't.
I've never known of anything like that since I've been here.
No, I didn't. I stood up for you. I said, I don't think.
I appreciate it.
I don't think she would do that. She would not do that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I would not. And I will stand by that from here on
I believe you. I believe you. But I think it needs to be fixed because he feels like, and some of his supporters feel like, this is an attack. He claims there's over 10,000 of these cases.
I wish I could actually see.
They searched it by Angela Albert's name and found 10,000 cases that had her name on it when she was still in Rockwall or younger.
Oh my, yeah.
And I don't think y'all sit down and did 10,000 cases, and I don't think you'd have done one case.
Actually, looking at this, it was created 3/14/14 by Tyler Conversion, which would be Tyler Technologies.
Well, I called them, and they told me they don't change nothing unless the clerk of the county or the clerk, which is your office, calls them and tells them to do it.
Well, and I kind of question that because it would depend on. I mean, we would never ask them to change records.
Right.
So I don't. If something didn't feed correctly, we would call and ask them to correct it to make sure it reflects correctly as to the record.
I bet you what happened is somebody entered a case here lately and put in Angela's name and somehow must have hit a button, because I've done it before, that was like change all.
Yeah, that's all computer stuff, and that is beyond me. I do not understand.
Well,
I
really called you to make you aware of it, because I think you want it fixed as bad as everybody else wants it fixed.
I mean, I have no problem with having that fixed. I mean, I don't know why, and I would guess they'd have to separate the dates, but I don't know.
It just makes it look bad, and there's accusations flying all over all these Facebook sites and stuff about they did this on purpose, and they, and I never believed that off first.
I speak for all my girls in here too. There's not one of them in here that would do it.
I don't think you would. I have no idea. I mean, I guarantee you, I told them as soon as I was told it, I said she didn't do that. So,
I do appreciate that.
Well,
very much.
I know you, and I know your family, and you know mine, and
yes, absolutely.
Some of these new people in town don't know you, and that name you had, I said, well, that's Richards. So
that's it.
Yeah, I think it needs to be jumped on pretty quick and stomped out before.
Well, I bet they will then if there's been this much, tensions, everything's been brought up. I think it will be corrected. I don't know who exactly will do it, but I mean, to do it.
But I bet you can find out who can do it.
If I were to want it done, I would contact John Bell.
I called him.
Yeah, and I would say, hey, how do we get this done? And he may tell me to call Tyler Technologies.
Well,
I don't know.
That's what they told me. I called him this morning because you were busy in court, and he wasn't there, but his... trying to find this document. The girl that was working there said he wouldn't be back till the end of the week. Her name is Jen.
Jen Horrelson, yes.
And she told me that they don't change nothing. She said, we just kind of maintain the site and maybe some logos and stuff. She said, we don't do nothing. We get what we get from Tyler Technologies.
Okay. Yes,
and then Tyler Technologies told me we don't add nothing unless the Wood County District Clerk or the Wood County Clerk who submit them, they submit them, and we don't even change nothing. We just add them to our website.
Right. And as far as what we do when we get cases in, we put it in exactly the way it comes to us.
Uh-huh.
And we don't add any records to it. We don't take any records away from it.
Right.
We're like the librarian.
Right.
We just keep what is filed with us. We have no control over who files it or what they say or what they file or how the trial goes or what trial goes.
Yeah.
We have no say-so over any of that.
I agree. But
We're
somewhere,
just record keepers.
some kind of glitch or something happened to make this. And
It appears that way, and I mean, not knowing any more about computers and how to dig in there and see exactly how it happened.
okay.
I mean, I just don't know.
Well, I just wanted to make you aware of it. I didn't figure you knew about it, and
Yes.
I told these people that I'd call and try to get to the bottom of it, and I would assure them that.
Well, I see the same thing you do, but how it happened, I do not know. I do know that we did not do it or would not do it.
I agree. I agree. I'm not making any accusations.
I understand, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
I appreciate that. All right.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Call to the Wood County District Attorney's Office, 222-2022.
District Attorney's Office.
Yes, ma'am. This is Michael Neighbors. Would Miss Albers or Mr. Beatty be available?
I believe Ms. Albers is not here at this time. I can certainly check and see if Mr. Beatty is out of his meeting. Hold on just one moment, please.
Need about 2 minutes of his time is all I need.
Okay, and can I let him know what's regarding?
I had called yesterday about the My Wood County site having some glitches on it, and well, it's a few days ago, and talked to Mr. Hirsch, but he said call back today and ask for one of them.
Okay, and your first name again?
Michael Neighbors.
Michael, all right. Hold on just one moment, please.
Thank you.
Certainly. Mr. Neighbors?
Yes.
He is still in his meeting. Could I take your number and have him return your call?
Well, I was fixing to do I'm with Lone Star News. I was fixing to do a story on it and publish it here pretty quick. I just wanted to see if I could get a quick comment from him on if he had heard anything about it or if they were looking into it or anything. I don't know if I've got much time to wait.
Okay, well, if you'd like, I mean, I'm certainly happy to take your number and ask him to call you.
Okay.
What is the best number for him to call?
He can try me at 903-383-3030. But it'd have to be within the next hour, or I'll just, I guess, publish it without him.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Very courteous. Thank you.
Certainly. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.